as Allama Iqbal has beautifully said, ilm और इश्क दोनों है रोशनी के उजाले, ilm और इश्क दोनों है रोशनी के उजाले, ilm से इंसान और इश्क से इंसानियत जिंदा रहती है. And I would conclude with the words of Aristotle, educating the minds without educating the hearts is no education at all.
You're watching Media Today 24. I'm Shahana Khan. Integral University, Lucknow, celebrated 33rd Foundation Day on November 3rd, 2025 with great enthusiasm and pride. The event was marked by vibrant cultural performances, inspiring speeches, and literary celebrations that reflected the university's achievements, values, and continued commitment to excellence in education, innovation, and community service. Chancellor and founder of Integral University, Professor Syed Wasim Akhtar, extended his blessings and reflected on technological progress. He reminded the gathering that human intellect and creativity remain invaluable and irreplaceable. Pro-Chancellor Dr. Syed Nadeem Akhtar highlighted the remarkable milestone and national rankings achievement by the university and urged everyone to continue striving for excellence and ensuring that Integral University continues to outperform, outshine and outrank others in every field. Co-founder of the Integral University, Mrs. Azra Wasim, addressed the audience, acknowledging the visionary leadership of the university's founder and reminded students that success is built on dedication, integrity, and inspired them to use their knowledge to make a positive impact on society. Additional Pro-Chancellor Dr. Nida Fatima, Mr. Syed Adnan Akhtar and Mr. Syed Fauzan Akhtar also shared their thoughts, expressing pride in the university progress and its dedication to maintain high standards of education and innovation. Vice Chancellor Professor Javed Musarrat delivered the welcome address, setting the tone of the day's celebrations. A special highlight of the ceremony was the release of the alumni magazine Kaleidoscope 25. The celebration also featured the distribution of awards recognizing excellence among both faculty members and students. A special presentation titled Karwaye Integral showcased the university's milestone and achievements through the years, and a captivating stage play titled Darwaza Khol Do. Professor Muhammad Haris Siddiqui, Registrar, delivered the vote of thanks, while Professor Saba Siddiqui conducted the event with grace and enthusiasm. The day-long celebration beautifully reflected Integral University's dedication to academic excellence, creativity, and community engagement.
Dear students, proud parents, मैं इस शेर से अपनी बात का आगाज करती हूँ कि रब्ते दिल का पैगाम लाई हूँ, अर्ज करने कलाम लाई हूँ, अहले इंटीग्रल तेरी खिदमत में लखनऊ का सलाम लाई हूँ। मैं कल से ये देख रही हूँ कि जबानों के साथ बड़ी नाइंसाफी हो रही है। हर तरफ इंग्लिश छाई हुई है और हिंदी और उर्दू की जो है वो हसरत से देख रही हैं। दोनों जबानें मुझे कब बोलेगा, मेरी कब बारी आएगी, क्योंकि ये हमारी मातृभाषा है। हिंदी हमारी मातृभाषा है, उर्दू हमारे वतन की जबान है। ये सिर्फ जबान ही नहीं बल्कि एक तहजीब भी है। तो आज मैं आपसे बात उर्दू में करूंगी, क्योंकि मोहब्बत का कानों में रस घोलते हैं, वो उर्दू जुबान है जो हम बोलते हैं। फूले फलेगी कैसे ये गूंगी मोहब्बत, न वो बोलते हैं न हम बोलते हैं।
I request Dr. Nida Fatima to come forward for addressing the audience. Assalamu alaikum, namaskar, swagat, abhinandan. Honorable Chancellor and Founder, Professor S.W. Akhtar, Madam Chancellor and Co-Founder, Mrs. Azra Wasim, Honorable Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Syed Nadeem Akhtar, Mr. Syed Fauzan Akhtar, Honorable Additional Pro-Chancellor, Mr. Syed Adnan Akhtar, Honorable Additional Pro-Chancellor, Professor Javed Musarrat, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Furqan Qamar, Chief Advisor to the Honorable Chancellor, Registrar, Professor Muhammad Haris Siddiqui, Directors, Deans, the faculty and staff of Integral University, and my dear students. Khushamdeed. On this grand occasion of our Foundation Day celebration, I feel deeply honored and truly privileged to be here and share my heartfelt reflections. I still remember the year 1993 when a small piece of land was first purchased for this noble cause, and we used to come here with our father. Back then, it was not a campus, but a wilderness, dense trees, wild undergrowth, and an eerie silence that made us hesitate as evening approached. Yet, our founder saw something different. Where people saw a jungle, he saw a future. Where others saw stillness, he saw possibility. And let us look at this transformation today. This land has flourished into a vibrant cradle of learning, innovation, and service, a place where ideas come with life, community radiates warmth, and the light of knowledge shines ever bright. ख्वातीन और हजरात, हमारी इंटेग्रल यूनिवर्सिटी उस दिल की मानिंद है जो वतन की मोहब्बत में गर्क है, तो आप और हम मिलकर उसकी वो धड़कनें हैं, वो ताकत जो मुसलसल उस अमल से जिंदा है. Today, we celebrate not only the journey of our university, but also the man who gave it life, our founder and honorable chancellor, and the women who stood beside him as the co-founder of this institution, Mrs. Azra Wasim, my mother. By the grace of Almighty Allah, I am truly blessed and deeply thankful that they are my parents. The two guiding lights whose vision, strength, and compassion continue to inspire us all. उनकी शख्सियत और उनकी जिंदगी की चंद खूबियों को अपने दिल के जज्बात के साथ बस यूं बयां करना चाहूंगी. तो पहली है नियत, उनकी इरादों की पाकीज़गी. तहजीब, उनका रवैया और रहमत का हुस्न. जज्बा, उनके हौसले की आग. इल्म, रोशनी जो सिर्फ समझ नहीं इंसाफ भी देती है. इंसानियत, उनकी जिंदगी का वो पहलू जहां मदद करना सिर्फ फर्ज नहीं, एक खुशी बन जाती है. अदब, इज्जत और एहतराम का जेवर और मोहब्बत, वो रिश्ता जो सब कुछ जोड़ता है. और इसीलिए इंटेग्रल यूनिवर्सिटी सिर्फ एक इदारा ही नहीं, बल्कि वो घर है उन सपनों का, उन जज्बातों का, जहां सीखने वाले सपने देख जाते हैं और सपने देखने वाले कुछ सीख जाते हैं. His values continue to guide my own journey, especially through the Integral Startups Foundation, which I have the honor to lead. Integral Startups Foundation is the dynamic incubation center of Integral University, which is recognized by the government of Uttar Pradesh. I see it not as a department, but as an extension of his dream, a space where young innovators and change makers can turn ideas into impact. Today, we are nurturing over 100 startups, each carrying a spark of purpose and creativity. Some, like Kosh, Treasure of Khadi, have reached global recognition. Many others emerging across India, each contributing to the nation's progress. Our role is to serve the larger cause of Atmanirbhar Bharat by empowering women, nurturing rural entrepreneurs, and strengthening self-help groups. We collaborate closely with the Ministry of Education, Government of India, Ministry of MSME, Government of India, and the National Rural Livelihood Mission under Ministry of Rural Development, Government of India, supporting initiatives that bring opportunity to the undeserved. These ventures are not just businesses, they are movements of meaning. From my parents, I have learned lessons no classroom could teach. I have learned that vision must walk with values, that ambition means little without empathy, and that true leadership lies not in authority, but in care. It continues to remind me that humility is the highest form of wisdom and that greatness is measured not by what we build, but the lives we touch. As Allama Iqbal has beautifully said, ilm aur ishq dono hai roshni ke ujale, ilm aur ishq dono hai roshni ke ujale, ilm se insan aur ishq se insaniyat zinda rehti hai. Let us pray that this university grows like a magnificent tree, forever blossoming and evergreen, spreading the light of knowledge, humanity, and compassion into the world, just like our bonds, just like our affection, and the spirit that unites us all. May Integral University always stand tall, rooted in love, nourished by purpose, and reaching ever towards the skies. Summa Ameen. Thank you so much.
Mr. Adnan Akhtar, the Honorable Additional Pro-Chancellor, is with us. He holds a crucial portfolio of Executive Director of International Affairs and Integral Institute of Professional Studies and Research. He has fostered global collaborations, innovative pedagogy, and industrial engagement. Mr. Akhtar's dedication to expanding the university's global footprint has led to fruitful international partnerships and student exchange programs. His strategic vision helps integrate global perspectives into our curriculum, enhancing the learning experience. The university, under his leadership, has grown to attract students from over 40 countries and forge international collaborations with Europe, Middle East, and Southeast Asia, spanning research and dual degree agreements. I call upon Mr. Adnan Akhtar for his kind address.
Thank you very much for the kind introduction. Honorable Founder and Chancellor, Professor S.W. Akhtar, the Grand Architect of the University, Madam Chancellor, Honorable Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Syed Nadeem Akhtar, Honorable Additional Pro-Chancellor, Mr. Syed Fawzan Akhtar, Honorable Additional Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Nida Fatima, Honorable Vice-Chancellor, Professor Javed Masarat, Chief Advisor to the Honorable Chancellor, the Registrar, Deans, Directors, Faculty Members, and dear students. Assalamu alaikum and a very good afternoon to everybody present here. It is indeed my honor and privilege to address this august gathering today on the occasion of the 33rd Foundation Day of Integral University. As I stand here not only as the additional Pro-Chancellor of this university, but I also stand here as the son, and a son who has been deeply humbled to witness the vision of the founder of educating the masses come alive. And from my closest observations, I can say this with utmost conviction that it was not an easy job. And it is said that Rome wasn't built in a day. And similarly, this 200 acres lush green campus required lengthy deliberations, careful inspection, and thoughtful decision-making of the founder and his very productive team back in the 90s when I was still a growing child. And I still vividly remember, I'll narrate you some incidents when I was still a growing child, and I would find him often working, more often than not, in a quiet room in our house throughout the night. And we would often go there and check if they needed something, preparing documents, policies of the university. And he had to build everything from scratch. So today is not merely an anniversary of an institution. It is a celebration of a dream, a vision of our honorable founder and chancellor, Professor S.W. Akhtar. And now the Integral family has this huge responsibility of taking his mission and his vision and maintaining the highest standards to continue on this path of progress. So let me take this opportunity to deliberate about what we as staff members, as students, as faculty members can do, howsoever little, in contributing to this collective promise. And for this, we need to think, this begs the question as to what is the guiding light that we need to work to fulfill this collective promise. We put this on the walls everywhere, we print this, we submit this in the documents. But have we really understood that? And that thing is the mission and vision of the university. So building high rises and classrooms is not enough, and the true foundation of the university lies in the character of its people, in their commitment to uphold its mission and vision. Our mission says to lead the teeming millions of the world through the wilderness of ignorance and illiteracy as kindly light, with resounding divine proclamation. Read, thy Lord is the most bounteous. The Holy Quran, chapter 30, verse 96. And to educate them in the most constructive and innovative ways. And I'm proud to say that in a country with a 1.4 billion population, we do our part to educate the masses, not just the citizens, but also foreigners. So we truly are a global university. To my colleagues and staff, you are the pillars of Integral University. Each one of you contributes to the mission of Integral University every day through teaching with sincerity, managing with honesty, and serving with humility. And these are the quiet acts that uphold the soul of the institution, and I thank you all for this. Our mission also calls upon us to make every student a role model of our intellectuals and torchbearers for others all over the world. And it is a shared responsibility to prepare students who are not just successful, but humans with wisdom, compassion, and courage. It also calls for instilling confidence, self-respect, and firm commitment. And that too is something to be learned from a founder. He faced countless challenges in building this university, but he faced each one with dignity, patience, and faith. He has shown that leadership is not about power, but about purpose, not about position, but about perseverance. Finally, our mission also reminds us of our duty towards our nation. And I read, to make India a self-reliant and dominant G1 country, recognized for quality education, higher economic growth, and valuable moral practices. And let us remember that all our efforts in imparting education to our students also adds to this nation building. Our vision urges us to integrate the ebullience, intellect, and dynamism of youth with decency, decorum, discipline, and dedication through value-based education. So, dear students, this is your call. Hold discipline not just because it is demanded of you, but because it shapes your strength. Learn with passion, not merely to earn degrees, but to understand the world around you and make it better. Respect your teachers, support one another, participate in social outreach, and innovate for the betterment of society. On this Foundation Day, let us renew our collective promise to continue the journey the founder began with in 1993 with the same humility, determination, and faith in divine guidance. Let Integral University continue to lead us as a kindly light, illuminating not just minds but our hearts. To our founder, thank you for showing what vision truly means and for teaching us that act of service. To our faculty and staff present here, thank you for being the strength behind this vision. And to our students, you are the ambassadors of Integral University, and you forever will be. Carry forward its light with pride and purpose. With that, I sincerely pray that the Almighty blesses this institution and everybody who calls it their home. And I would conclude with the words of Aristotle: educating the minds without educating the hearts is no education at all. Thank you very much.